Hey everybody, if you're there, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress Live. We are taming this giant island full of giant creatures. We are going to really properly tame it. We've got our cage traps, and we are going to seriously try and get some exotic pets and livestock. So far nothing, but that's what we're going to work on today. I think last I left this, it's time to set up all the cage traps. So let's try to pick some hot areas. Let's see. Like this map is it's such a plain until you get down into the dwarfen areas. So I'm not even sure where is a good place to start. I guess I'll look at what animals there are. Some merchants we already traded with. Yeah, agitated giant stuff, mostly just birds. So all right, let's just start placing them. We're gonna just play, enjoy, and hopefully get some giant animals, which we're also going to practice taming because I don't usually do that too actively. I know, for example, I need a pasture in an animal training zone, and then I have to assign dwarves to do. Oh, I have to assign. All right, well, good. Let's get this. Let's get training going. I have fast dwarf on. We might as well just get crazy with it. Just train everything and see what happens. Laborious Tongues Tavern. What? Thin pasture. Oh, I had her choose a location. Sorry, I haven't played in a minute. Here, I'm gonna pull this up and just make sure that the audio is good. Bear with me. Probably be on for like an hour or so no worries. Looks like I'm going through live. I don't have the chat though. That's the issue. Let's see. I think I can get. I'm gonna tune the music up a little bit. The last time it drowned me out. All right, I think we're good. All right, cool. I think we're good. Yeah, it's better with the music. Now, can we do anything about these giant birds? Honestly, I was thinking for this, we need a tower. I'm also building. I'll give you guys a tour. So this is obviously the like we're kind of insulated here, and then I'm building walls as I go, and I'm gonna try to get a big dome. You can see the beginning of it. Try to get a big dome, and then have uh have sorry, I'm sucking tonight. But put siege weaponry up at the top was gonna be the point of that. Oh, and I always say this on my streams, but if I'm sucking at live streaming at the beginning, just go ahead and fast forward. I usually get into a groove a little bit later. All right, he's pretty low. It'd be cool if I could have him. Tell you what, let's put some cage traps just for good luck down here. I made such a stockpile ready to make these. I can literally just put them everywhere and see what we start getting. Looks like something got killed. Some war dog got killed out here. So yeah, good for traps. Why is my suspend manager disabled? Suspend manager in DF hack is like really important. It's pretty worth it. It's pretty worth it. I'm gonna see if I can do maybe one more thing. Say. Ba, ba, ba. I can't do it. Oh, I can. I'm gonna hide my screen for 1 second while I pull up something so I can look at the live chat. Excellent. Not too hard. I'm actually getting good at OBS too. See, so now I'm back, and you're not going to see anything that you're not supposed to see. Hypothetically, I'm sure I'll mess up. It's crazy how they track people down sometimes on little hints. Anyway, I got cage traps going up, and yeah, something died here. Agitated eagle skeleton. Is this guy hurt? Yeah. Ooh. Did I catch him? No, he died in the cage. Son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm already swearing. That's no good. All right, so the albatross came down and died on top of a cage trap is what that's trying to show me. So we're cheating a lot on this one because the animals are too giant and vicious, and they will straight up murk us immediately if we don't cheat quite a bit. But so I'm healing my wounded guys. So I'm still pulling up the live chat. Ooh. And there might have been some echo as I failed to pause it. All right, now we're good. Cool. All right, let's do it. Get these gemstones inside too. Got giant trees, which we're going to cut down. That's going to agitate more animals, which is perfect. That's what we want. Yeesh. Yeah, so much death on the. What is this? Eagle blood and jaguar blood and dwarf blood mixed together. That's pretty metal. It's pretty intense. Are people just constantly fighting? I also don't remember if I have them. I think I have them teleporting right now, which I shouldn't. So if you have them teleport, they don't actually do their pathing, and their pathing is kind of important in terms of like, yeah, things are fighting. We got ghosts. All right, we got to manage this. What was I saying? So if you turn on teleportation in DF hack speech, um, they won't path, and when they don't path, they won't get like distracted and pulled into conversations, or like they won't walk by the tavern and then remember to visit the tavern. They won't do hauling because they'll never happen to teleport near enough to a rock where they like care about it. So there's like a lot of things like that where it's better to have them moving in fast motion than strictly teleporting if you're going to cheat, of course. All right. The goal in this one is no rules. Okay, you see all my animals have moved to the animal pasture. I think you can also make a training zone. Pen pasture, animal training as well. Let's do that as well, just in case there's any difference. My understanding is that there's not. Maybe that animals are. We'll go to animal training before pasture as an option, and then pasture is like if they don't have animal training. Let's find out. Why does it keep? Oh, this is just my only other location. Well, let's assign a tavern keeper and a performer while we're doing this. All right. Let's see if all the animals move from here to here. Okay. They won't. They're pasturing. They're just grazing. And in fact, I should make the pasture not rhyolite pebbles. Actually, I'm gonna fix that right now. So we're gonna delete the zone because when I remember now, when the animals are in a pasture, they will eat. They'll check if there's food, vegetables and stuff that they can eat. Oh, it's also because I'm assigning them. That's right. And so if I put them on rhyolite pebbles, then they're gonna like slowly starve if they're assigned to be there. But so let's give them some good grazing. Great. And see the dwarves bring them right up. And then that reminds me too, let's go like this, animal training. Okay, so you can't assign animals to animal training. I guess an animal trainer has to grab them. But so let's I'm not sure if I give everybody a pet, maybe they'll be less likely to pick up on a crazy creature later. So let's just make sure I can't do any more animal training. I can't encourage it anymore. Chores, forbidding petitions, hauling refuse, stone use. Let me make sure there's no work order. Not even close. So that should be good. I think that dwarves with animal taming should take them to the training area and then train them as they have time. Which again, that's why you would want to not have them teleport, is because they need to like walk by the animal and think to themselves like, "Oh, I could do some training." But so, all right, right along. Turn this down real quick. Very good. It's gonna be better for my processor. Okay. So yeah, we're not doing anything underground right now. We're just trying to get some. Oh, I was like, what's undead? I panicked. All right, we got giant sparrows. Let's try to get a giant sparrow. And I don't know how to lure a bird down into cage traps. I think it would have to land, which I don't think it's inclined to do. That's the issue. So all the giant creatures have been birds. It's just been giant birds, giant birds. Leave in the comments after this live stream or in the chat if you know, like, what am I supposed to do if all the giant animals are birds? Are there ways to still trap them? And then once I have actually tamed something crazy, I'm going to do a Dwarf Fortress Explained Poorly, where I basically just brag about whatever I managed to train. I guess it's going to be a giant bird at this rate. So I am literally just stamping cage traps everywhere because I did prepare enough. I have tons, and we're just going to wait. We're just going to play and build this fortress until we start getting pets and livestock because it's cool. And I guess in the meantime, let's fix that ghost. And food stocks are okay, they're not great. Yeah, let's just build the fortress until we get some good creatures wandering into our traps. This ghost is bothering my guys right now. That's sad that the ghost feels panic reliving being attacked, but that's pretty appropriate, I guess. I mean, that's what haunted ghosts are about. Let's get her a slab. I don't think I've done any ghost work on this one yet, so let me do that real quick. This room is going to be in honor of her. We're going to immediately make her a slab. Make rock slab. Let's repeat it for now until we have a bunch. And then we can engrave a slab to everybody that we lost, which is not too many because we've been cheating our asses off. All right, so let's get these up. It's all microcline. Just put them right up. We honor the dead once they start becoming ghosts. Good. Ghost is done. I'm going to do another save split. Ghost done. Save split. And yeah, we're just running and growing until we got some animals that are incredible to have captured, and then we're going to see if we can train them at all. I think there's a big. I know for a fact that there's a big risk with prisoners, probably with animals too, where if it's a wild animal and you take it out of its cage, it's going to resist arrest, basically. It's going to try to escape or fight. And I'm hoping that Fast Dwarf is going to mean that the dwarf can, like, resist them escaping like 10 times a tick or something. And hopefully that's going to make, them better animal trainers. If they're like the Flash, they should be able to train any animal by just constantly like buffeting it into submission. That's the other thing we get are giant ticks, dude. It has happened a few times. Agitated giant ticks. That's so gross. But that's the other thing besides birds we get. If I can catch shit, let's try to. It walked right past the cage trap. Let's try to capture this tick. So we have something to train, because that would be a crazy thing to train. You got a domesticated giant tick. Let's build cage traps all around it and see what happens. See, now I hit my groove. Now I'm streaming, I'm talking, I'm thinking of funny things I can do. And I'm even, to hedge my bets, I'm going to have my dwarves teleport in. No! Really? Still faster. Holy. And they killed it. Oh. Bro. Alright, well, can I save scum and fix that? That's a waste of traps now. Yeah, whatever. We're learning. It wasn't meant to be. So we're raising honeybees. Ooh, jaguar and mantis. All right, I am making a save split. Capture either jaguar or mantis. Both are giant. Either one would be really, really cool to have domesticated in any way. So we're going to do a save split. Although now the bugs are just pouring in, so maybe we'll get more. But let's be smart about this. Get it paused. Royd, hey, how's it going? Something I'm curious about. They say Royd says something I'm curious about. He makes slabs for everyone, even if you have the body. Absolutely, and that's usually what I do after like a big battle or something. So what is most efficient is maybe to make a bunch of coffins and let all the people who have body parts claim those coffins. But in a pinch, if there's a ghost and you're just not sure how to solve it, you're not sure if you have the body. Like in this case, I'm not sure where the body is. You can make slabs for everybody. Slab is just as good, and then the corpse can be discarded without offending the ghost. So that's a great question. That's a good one. And thanks for joining me. All right, so we are doing. I want that mantis dude. I want him. How fast does he move? Not that fast. Can I get them to lay cage traps around him without killing him in panic? Usually they run away, but... Alright, and Jaguar is here. So beautiful. Overcome by terror. I want these, man. Alright. Yeah, wow, you can see the size of the dwarf. Dwarven child playing right next to giant Jaguar. It is lucky that the Jaguar is overcome with terror. I don't know what to do about this. And where's the mantis? This is elevation 0. And the mantis is elevation 0 over there. Okay, so they're both on screen right here. I'm gonna even lose this stockpile because I want to hunt them in real time. I want to hunt them where they are. This is still gonna be hard. And anyway, I should get these jewels off the surface. I have like precious jewels and stuff on the surface, so let's fix that. More just cage traps all around as fast as I can, I guess. I lost that mantis again. Where is he? Alright. Let's really pepper cage traps for good luck, and then mantis. I don't know why I can't spot. I mean, it's a camouflage. I can't spot him because he's so well camouflaged. Alright. And then we're going to pepper, and we are officially at a cage trap, so if this doesn't work, we're going to have to be patient. Mantis is attacking a child, bleeding and attacking a child. Child is heavily bleeding. Let's save him real quick. I don't want that to happen. Full heal, all. It's a really brutal map. Get out of there, child. Okay, they killed the mantis. They ran in and smashed him. And we lost that kid. Gosh darn it. Jaguar, you better get in a cage. Oh, no, he's healthy, but he's laying down. That's what those little triangles at the bottom mean. I guess because he's terrified, he's laying down. Okay, leave him alone. Yes! They put one right underneath him. Oh, they killed him. Alright, I gotta slow my dwarves down, maybe. And just let these cage traps trigger. Because I also... Now we've laid a bunch. Well, they're... Fast dwarf. Fast dwarf. 0-0. I'm turning off the fast. Some more might die. We might have to... Yeah, that kid died. I'm sorry. 100 cages are out here, though. And there's... Okay, we gotta make another split. 10 agitated animals. I might... 10 agitated wild boars. Alright, we're gonna make one more split. Yikes. And then, hopefully, from these we'll get... Maybe I'll turn Fast Dwarf back on, and hopefully one of those will get trapped. Unless... Maybe this is like a total fool's chase, because I have not seen... Last I checked, giant animals could get caught in the traps, but I haven't seen it happen yet, so... I guess this is gonna be the test of it, and maybe... They can't even fit. Alright, let's find out. So I know what I should do. I should have my dwarves all go underground and maybe just stay there. Let's do... I'm going to do another general stockpile to get stuff off the surface, and I'm going to turn Fast Dwarf back on to keep them out of the way. So they're teleporting. There you go. See, they're auto-populating the stockpile, which is good. Getting all kinds of gems and stuff crap that I left on the surface, getting it off the surface. You can see them flipping into existence and pulling stuff underground, and then these boars can just explore and hopefully not catch anybody, and hopefully get caught. Have I caught anything useful? No. I'm gonna be mad if it turns out that they fix cage traps and you can't catch giant beasts anymore. But I can still catch what do you call it? Interesting normal animals, I guess. Yes, he's trapped. Yes. Did you see that? So he went into the trap. He walked over the trap. It triggered, and then he was teleported by a dwarf immediately underground. So now we have a agitated giant wild boar sow, female. We could even breed these. So once they're tame, I think you can breed them. Oh, So that's something really interesting. Indoor Fortress, apparently it actually follows like how many generations of tame they are. So literally like here, I may as well save while I do this. Caught giant boar. So two wild parents, if they breed, but they're like semi-tamed, like they've had some training, some of that training experience goes into the offspring, you know, makes sense. Like the parents teach the kids to be a little bit more trusting of dwarves and things. And then so you can actually raise a lineage, just like wolves into dogs. You can again and again train each generation a little bit, and then their babies will be a little bit more tame. So if we catch a few boars, we might be able to sell to the elves, sell to, you know, the mountain home, totally tame, just beast of burden, giant pigs, which would be incredible. Let's keep trying, keep doing our best. I need to make more drinks too, actually. We're running out of drinks. I think I'm going to re-enable fishing, because when Fast Dwarf is on, oh, I guess it is partially enabled. When Fast Dwarf is on, you will build up like more fish than you even know what to do with. Fishing is based on like how long it normally takes. So if you increase the speed of it, it'll run too fast. But it's great to just run up, you know, food, fish, and then drink is the only other thing that's critical, and you just have to plant, gather, and brew a little bit. So let's do that. And then yeah, next produced edited video is going to be about everything we learned on this live stream. With you can see my dwarves teleporting in to clear the stockpile. Um, Everything we learned about animal training and how far we got. Hopefully, I can show you guys at least a few captured boars, and then we'll see about taking a giant boar out of a cage to train it. It may not like that at all, but if my dwarves are teleporting around, maybe it can't help but to uh, get tamed. Wow, they're so wow, that's crazy. They're so like in a group. Why is nobody hitting that cage trap? Come on. It's very weird. Why are they just like chilling there and not hitting the cage trap or this cage trap? Is it because my mech? So I know that traps and like anything mechanical, it the efficiency of it and the speed of it is totally based on the quality of the mechanism. So it's entirely possible that my mechanic like makes the crummiest imaginable mechanisms, and these traps just don't work until he gets better at it. See, we'll see. That's crazy though. They're running right over it and not getting trapped. He's on it right now. What the hell? This trap just doesn't straight up doesn't work. Oh, it's because it doesn't have a cage in it right now. All right, let's do just to be safe and get all these actually working. Mechanism. Boop, boop. Let's do 50 more of these and 50 more cages. Oh no, not bad. It's over here. I haven't played in a while. 50 over here, and then cage. I think we have copper and iron. I think we were using copper before though, so let's use iron. Then we'll just see how far we get with that. All right. See how it goes. We might have to mine more for metal. I'm serious about this. Every fortress is like an experiment. So this one is completely devoted to the production of bone materials, as I mentioned in my last video, but then also just the capture of strange creatures for training. So the whole economy is cages and mechanisms. They're agitated, but they're not doing anything. I get probably because we're teleporting around, they don't know what to do. They're trying to beeline at something living, but there is nobody. Lucky for me. All right, are those jobs going through? Not yet. The manager is probably doing something stupid or important. Oh, they're all gathering plants. I'm sorry. That makes sense. Okay, but we don't need any more because I think we have enough for more booze. So I'm going to turn this off. Let's get these new work orders up. Clear these agitated animals. And if we're teleporting, I guess we can still build this. Let's do some stairs that go straight up. I was thinking with animals this big, you would want like siege weapons to like. I don't have access. you would want like siege weapons to take them down, which is very cool as an idea. All right, let's just build this from the floor all the way to the ceiling. Cool. Stairway to heaven for siege defenses. And then we can like kill these birds with bolt throwers, is what I'm thinking. Worldwide, yeah, that's right. I was just reading about this. I didn't normally tame creatures, but I was reading to prepare for this, and it turns out that yeah, the mechanism for what am I trying to say? The mechanism for domestication is pretty fleshed out, like where uh, descendants of partially domesticated animals will get more and more tame. It's really cool. And my people are dying by surprise. Oh, because the boars found the citizens. Yikes! All right. So yeah, so while I wasn't looking, the dwarves came out to add those new cages and mechanisms, or it looks like just mechanisms. Uh, Maybe the iron cages aren't going through, but they killed everybody, and I lost a few more guys. Full heal all. We're cheating super hard. I'm even gonna do a remove stress all, and you know what? Just to leave nothing to risk, I'm gonna do migrants now, and hopefully like 10 or 15 guys will show up. Still fighting? Who are we still fighting? Oh no, there's a giant agitated sparrow too. This is an impossible map. This never should have happened. Still got gemstones on the surface. I'm terrible at this game. Yeah, giant. What else? Giant sparrows. Oh boy. If I wipe out, I'll admit defeat. Let's see. But we made progress as long as we don't wipe out. So, because now we have. It's not showing in pets and livestock yet. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool, 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 cool. So once it's a wild animal in a cage, you can assign somebody to train it. Let's. And I guess they're probably going to get hurt in this point in this, but so great. So now we have of the two agitated giant wild boars that we have. I'm making sure they're only ones caged. Let me see. Are they both? They're both female, so I don't have a breeding pair yet. She's angry, I guess, after being confined, so she's probably gonna hurt whoever I have to train her. And we are still getting ganked by birds. I might have to really fix this. So I think we're teleporting, but we should honestly get underground until these sparrows chill out. Because I only have 20 guys and I would like to have more first. So let's just do a quick burrow, a quick emergency burrow. Where we go? Add a new burrow. It's this whole level, except burrow 1. Everyone's assigned. And it's not suspended, so they should start pouring in here and stop fighting the sparrows. We'll just do that for a second. It looks like the fight alerts have finally stopped, which is good. Did I get no migrants though? Because that's something that should have worked on Grant. Migrants. Now. Any more dudes? Oh, that's weird. I'm not getting anything, even though I traded quite a bit. Oh, there's not agitated animals anymore either. Well, there are. Oh, they're not agitated. They're just giant. Lovely. Huh, that's cool. They actually do, like, they follow each other. All right. Just watch these for a minute. Road where it says the boards are doing something smart though. They're camping the cage trap location like they know a dwarf needs to come right there to install a cage. A trap for a trap. That's very true. Honestly, the more I watch these animals, I'm learning more about their AI, and it is pretty clever. You can see how the birds are like flocking together. The boars are doing the same thing. Yeah, they are camping in a way, which is making them challenging. Yeah, that's cool. There's actually like a bird that's leading them, and all the other sparrows are following in a line. That's cool. There is. Oh, you know, Toady was talking about like the AI improvements for like Siege update. It seems like the animals are pretty clever now. They stick together. They'll camp spots if they, which that could totally be true. They could be camping physical locations because I know siegers will do that. They'll specifically go and destroy something or like or camp things. So yeah, it's really interesting. But all right, so the sparrows seem chill. I guess I'm gonna get my guys out of this now. Suspend that burrow, get them back out. We don't have any iron for iron cages. I'm betting we don't have any more tetrahydrite. Let's actually dig like dwarves again for a minute. What is this bar? Oh, silver. Okay. You know what? I'll do silver cages. It's fancy. Silver cages. Let's do like 15 for now. Oh, I keep doing that. Silver is kind of heavy. It's not great for a cage, but it's nice. It'll give dwarves a nice thought if they like silver or shiny things. Drinks are good. Yeah, let's dig deeper. I need more metal for this. Tetrahydrite, that'll be good for copper. That works. And assign more trainers. We're just going to train everything. The main industry here is going to be semi-wild cage. Cool. So already they have had a training session. All right. Beautiful. So already these have been leveled up. So semi-wild caged means that they have had one training session and they have learned, I guess, not to just freak out around dwarves necessarily. Again, probably luckily because my dwarves are like teleporting in and out, so the boar can't gore them, although it wants to. But they are already semi-wild. So if we could just get a male, we could properly breed them. But we'll sell these when they're ready. If they're not like too useful, that's cool. Turkey hen tame, tame. Yeah, anything that can be trained, I'm gonna assign it. We got to get siege defenses up for this these sparrows. That's no good, dude. So here, we're gonna put it up like here. We're gonna make a platform, and we're gonna put siege defenses on there. And if sparrows are really bothering us, we can just shoot. Oh, cool! I said use closest, but actually the pattern's coming out pretty regular. Rotorite says it's a bit too smart, scary smart, maybe because that's how I'd handle teleporting enemies too. Camp right next to the one location I know they need to go and wait. That's true, man. I hope it's not. I hope it was just good luck on their part because if they were figuring, that could totally be true. If they're trying to triangulate based on pathways and the dwarves aren't pathing, it makes sense to just stick by something that they're going to have to return to. We'll see. We're going to learn a lot about these animals and their psychologies as we train them. I love doing this, by the way. If you just say like use the nearest material and just see what kind of random patterns you get. A lot of people feel it's messy, but I love it. Everything in mine is like random patterns like this. Let's see what else. Still don't have enough iron. Oh, I should just delete that. We don't have iron apparently. Ooh, the silver cages went right through though. Beautiful. So, tell you what. Let's even build the siege workshop up here. It's crazy, but why not? Yeah, I can't do it. Or maybe I can place it early. Can I place it early? Yeah, no, I can't. So trade depot. It's in military, right? Have I been gone so long? Where do they put Oh, workshops. It's still in workshops, I think. No, where is the siege workshop? Like I'm going crazy here. Military. Trade depot. Put a trade depot up there. That'd be funny. No, but wait a second. Stand by while I I gotta look this up because where is the workshop now? I feel like they moved it since the giving me something for Clash of Clans, which is blasphemy. I'm obviously talking about Dwarf Fortress. And then the AI says, the workshop's menu often within military or industry subsections. Thank you. That's literally the common sense that I already thought of. Heaters, restraints, machines, fluids, workshops. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've just been gone too long. Sorry. All right, so we got Siege Workshop up. I got to play more than once a month. So I get distracted, you know, life gets busy. But you forget it's like any skill, and you got to practice it or you start to lose it. I'm also draining this water just because I'm frustrated with this map and I want to effect change easily. But they're going to take a minute because they're digging something else. Cool. All right, we got metal again, which is nice. Make another big stockpile. I'm worried about no migrants, though. That's problematic. There we go. So this is flowing out. We're covering some wood. That's nice. Still got gems on the surface. Shouldn't do that. Although I can lure siegers and stuff as long as I defend it. And cool, I think, yeah, pets and livestock officially, because they're semi-wild. So they counted as other animals, but they are now officially pets. Beautiful. I hope they get names. There's one that's 2 years old, and there's one that is 3 years old. That's nice. See, so afraid after experiencing trauma, the other one said like angry after being confined, but now they're getting satisfied from receiving food. They're getting good feelings from my dwarves. And we're gonna have giant wild boars. Okay, so stray. Oh, so I learned that too. I never knew that. You know, they call all kinds of animals stray. Apparently, stray is the designator that means semi-wild. So, yeah, that totally makes sense. So these, even though these have never been domesticated before, they didn't go stray from a goblin encampment and then like find us as like a stray cat. They, but they are counted as stray in so much as they're that kind of animal who would like kind of be your friend when it's in the mood to. That's interesting. Everybody in the fortress is listening to a story on the burrow level. I shouldn't have done that. Now they're all going to get stuck here. Oh, and it's also the meeting hall. That makes sense. I'm going to cut more trees, get more aggressive animals. All right. Well, we may. Oh wow, we have 1,000 drink now. Cool. I feel accomplished. I at least I tamed, semi-tamed. So the difference is tame is like it's not a wild animal. It's not gonna like just attack everybody and break everything. That's the first level is tame, but then domesticated is like it couldn't survive without you. It lives its life as a pet of dwarves. So it's a long path. I think I even saw I pulled up. There's like 6 or maybe even 10 levels. Oh, let me just semi-tamed giant boars. There's like 10 levels, and it's wild, semi-wild, i.e. semi-tame, and then tame, and then trained, and then there's 6 levels of trained, from like poorly trained to exceptionally trained, and then it's domesticated. And so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to get boars. I need a male boar, or if I get another mating pair or something else, then even better. We'll do that instead. I'm gonna give them more space here since I'm talking all this garbage about being a good animal keeper. So I'm gonna give them even more space. Oh yeah, I'm still making bones stuff from that bones video, which I Encourage everybody to go back. Oh, I never decorated anything with bone. I wonder what shop that actually applies to then. Alright, anyway. More agitated animals, let's go. Oh, it's always birds, dude. What am I gonna do about these sparrows? Let's see. Oh, I should make it here. I'm gonna set a little battle station here. Boom. So now that's 7, 6, 5. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think in the last live stream I showed I tapped the ocean, and it turns out the ocean is really low pressure, as you can see. The ocean here is really low pressure for some reason, but we can use that for energy eventually. I'm just reviewing my hotkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good enough for me. Let's should get bolt throwers going, especially with these stupid birds. I mean, it's their home too, but it's a problem. Remind me what I need for bolt throwers. Oh, I need empty bins. Oh man, I maybe can't do that today because I have to work on my stockpiles. They're killing people. We're gonna get wiped out. All right, if we start to get wiped out, I'm gonna wish everybody good night and try again from a save split. Because yeah, I don't even know. We have crossbows and bolts. Do we even have squads? Yeah. All right, boys, get your crossbows. We're gonna try this. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I already have a hack actually. It's good to make more squads, but I forgot I have a hack for this too. So exterminate, and then it gives you hints. Exterminate giant sparrow, and that's going to trigger even more to come later. I don't care. I'm going to harvest their bones. And I can't. Yeah, I can't spare more guys right now. Does this one have? Yeah, this is a corpse and refuse. It is, right? Yeah. Something's collapsed on the surface. What the hell is going on? Oh, probably just a big tree that I cut down. All right, real talk. I need migrants, or this is going to be a wipeout. Let's see. Nobody. We got some before, but you know, we're on an island, so maybe we just got the first migrant wave, and then now it's so far away from civilization that we'll never get migrants again. That would be bad. And we have 7 new agitated animals, but it's just a regular size albatross. So that's not as bad as giant. Let's follow these guys and see what they're doing. Yeah, the agitated birds, man, are too much. Can't do anything about them except shoot them. And they're really high up, and then they just come down when they're ready. It's quite a map. Let's see. Rotoid says, they say pigs are smart. That's funny. Let's see. What else? All right, I've been going for about 45 minutes. I am going to wrap this up pretty soon. Oh, we caged something else. What did we catch? Right, let's check that. Trainer. Still semi-wild caged. Did we get anything else in a cage? Yes, we got a giant sparrow. Bingo. All right, we're agitated giant sparrow. You were going to be trained by somebody. I think he's already a skilled trainer. All right, I'm leaving it at that, guys. I think this was pretty good. 3 wilds. Wilds giant caught. And I'm gonna catch everybody in the next one. Hopefully, do an edited video about it. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Catch everybody soon.